why we love horror trivia. Aaron, we're nearing the end of this thing. This picture I said wasn't a picture, but it is a picture.
Yes.
There's going to be a number one contender coming out of it. I've put my feet back in the foot massaging machine, so it's a good night. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I have a cat attacking the back of my feet, so that's like the opposite of a foot massage machine, but
yeah,
that's okay. I'm here, and I'm ready for another close match.
Yes. I don't know when this is definitely airing around the time of the other close match that just was closed. Anyway, Let's bring in one of the competitors of the close match. I think he's gaining confidence. I'm going to say that. I don't know. Maybe I'll let him speak. Shaking his head no. All right, Robert Castner. Even after everything you've done, even after your last win, not confident yet.
Fuck no. Like if you looked at the 4 people who are up for contendership, like I'm 4th, and I don't think it's close, honestly. I think the Shannon thing was a bit of a fluke. Let's be clear. Like in The Long Walk, where Mark Hamill's supposed to be the villain, the real villain of that movie are like steep grade, like hills and shit, and like the bubble feelings in your guts. That's Dylan for me. Like he's my mortal enemy as like up hills and the ability to make me shit while walking. Like
I would say the real villain of The Long Walk is whoever made Cooper Hoffman read that line of dialogue where he said he's 170 pounds. That guy's the real villain.
Oh, yes.
My bit has been taken. Holy shit, that was my bit.
Sorry.
You can look at my Letterboxd right there.
That's pretty good.
It's in my Letterboxd review. Goddamn, John. Bring in Dylan.
All right.
What the hell? Holy shit. I got sweated yet. Hi, Dylan. Good to see you.
Dylan, how are you? What do you think of The Long Walk?
I actually haven't seen it yet, but sounds like a hoot.
What do you think of Cooper Hoffman being 178 pounds?
I like him as an actor, so I'm gonna avoid that.
You do have the metric system up there, so we'll let you off. You don't understand our imperial.
He said he was under 100 kilos or whatever the hell.
Actually, we like rarely ever use kilos in Canada.
Oh,
it's
really?
weird. We like kind of pick and choose from the metric system and
wow.
system. It's kind of weird, yeah. But
right.
I'm excited. It's always fun playing Robert. I've never played him in this league. Also very excited for the new format because I haven't played in it yet. Sounds cool. But yeah.
Yes. Well, that being said, I'm going to flip you guys around because that's how I have it on my board. But anyway, let's talk about what happens in the first round of the new format. And it goes a little something like this. Used to be they'd pick the categories, just be all strengths all the time. But I think that's for like a really specific group of like nerds. And like we want to be open to everybody. So now it's just like we have a bunch of general categories and we randomize those categories. And we ask 8, I guess, objectively easier questions worth 1 point apiece. If you were to get all of them right, you get a nice bonus question. But the way it goes is we ask the question, 15 seconds will pass. Then I'll say pens down. I'll call on you one at a time. Show me your answer. Say your answer. You get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, no harm, no foul. For the duration of the whole match, both players have 3 repeats in the challenge. Any questions before we get started?
No, Dylan, we've never played one-on-one. Isn't that weird?
Ever anywhere?
No.
We did in Melee. But
What?
He beat your ass.
Anyways,
He beat your ass.
Oh, I forgot that completely. Cool.
He blanked it out.
Yeah, we'll cover that on our Melee breakdown show on the channel next year. Next year, that's coming.
We're actually gonna do another show on the channel where it's general trivia, but one of the categories is gonna be like how closely you were paying attention to the shows on the channel. That's
really good.
That's fun. Here's your first question. In the 1970s, you'll find an artificial intelligence program named Proteus 4 in what 1970s film?
Man alive.
This is probably the hardest question of the. I don't want to scare anybody away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is like a throwback to when only you used to write questions.
This is a great movie. 5.
I agree,
4,
but it's a little bit tough.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Robert.
Said The Brood.
And Dylan.
Is that the name of the AI in Demon Seed?
It is the name of the AI in Demon Seed. That's correct.
Okay. Well,
cool. A machine somehow impregnates a woman. Watch it.
It's great. All right. Question number 2 in horror comedies. What 1990s horror comedy features performances by Arlie Emery, Jeffrey Combs, and Jake Busey? Ermy, not Emery. Sorry. I always do with his name.
He's dead. He doesn't care.
He's dead.
Yeah, I actually one of the few people I actually did a Nussbaum and commented on his death because it hurt me that he died.
5.
Yeah.
4. It was sad. 3, 2, 1. Dylan.
I said Lake Placid.
All right, and Bobby.
I said Demon Knight.
The answer is The Frighteners.
All three of them are Frighteners.
Yeah, that I feel dumb now.
Your third question in Fangoria Chainsaw Award winners. What is the profession of Olivia, Jessica Lucas's character in 2013's Evil Dead?
This is my favorite Evil Dead.
I mean, that's not controversial.
I didn't grow up with the other ones. I watched the other ones after my
4,
brain developed.
3. I mean, Army of Darkness is pretty good, right, Dylan? 1, pens down.
Yeah.
Robert.
I said student. I don't know.
And Dylan.
I said musician.
Well, they are doing a detox at the house, so one of them better be a nurse, and she is the nurse that's there.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's my least favorite one in that franchise. Sorry, Aaron.
That's okay. There's no wrong answer unless you say Evil Dead Rise is your favorite. Question number 4. Sorry. Directors. Who directed City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and The House by the Cemetery? The quickness that Dylan went to his board made me hard.
Never mind what I was.
These I watched this Halloween.
Good.
Oh.
You watched all of them.
This is
was it The Beyond?
And here's the thing. 5.
That's the first one.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Dylan.
Lucio Fulci.
All right. Bobby.
No, not Lucio Fulci.
It is Lucio Fulci.
Yeah.
Me saying a director makes me hard narrows it down to 2,000 directors.
Yeah, that's probably true. Sci-fi horror. At the end of Alien Romulus, the Renaissance is destroyed when it collides with what specifically? Aaron doesn't like this movie, but I got a cool sticker for seeing it early, and it's on the back of my computer. So when people see me on my computer, it looks like my computer is owned by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Yeah, this movie is terrible.
Oh,
yeah,
terrible's tough.
Pens down. Robert, what does it crash into?
I said a planet's ring.
And Dylan.
Oh, that's right. I don't know. I said Nostromo.
It crashes into the rings of the planet LV-410. I just had rings of the planet. If you put LV-410, I would have still counted it and would have commended you for knowing that.
All right, let's cleanse our palate with some real cinema. In 2020s, who plays Bo's mother, Mona, in the modern day in Beau is Afraid? I saw this movie with Abby, and it was such a great experience because we both enjoyed the movie from such different perspectives of our lives. Like it's like currently we're at the same perspective, but like the journeys we took to get to that movie, very different. Mine very much closer to Beau's, I could say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll always be my baby.
Abby was Nathan Lane.
I think you said me. I said
yes.
Patty.
Robert.
I said Diane Weiss.
It is Patty Lupon. That's correct.
Your 7th question, your penultimate question. In franchise facts and data, what is the subtitle to the 3rd film in the Omen franchise?
And
if you've been watching your movies for that other league, maybe you saw this movie. I don't know. Okay.
I haven't yet.
Right, that's fine.
Not getting to it.
You should get it. Omen 2 is crazy. It's like Final Destination in the 70s. This movie's a little different.
Yeah, it has politics. It's weird.
Yes.
Very political.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
I said The Awakening. I have no fucking idea.
And Dylan.
Can't remember. Is it the Final Conflict?
That you remembered. It is the Final
cool.
Conflict.
Fuck, this is awesome.
All right. Question number 8 in Bumhouse. In Freaky, what is La Dola? What is probably one of the better Bumhouse movies. I couldn't pronounce their name correctly for this one.
Yeah.
This one's actually good.
Their latest movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
For a Blumhouse movie, yeah.
And I liked Woman in the Yard as well. So they're hanging in there.
Underrated.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Not by me, but by a lot of people on Letterboxd. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Dagger.
All right, Robert.
I also said a dagger.
Dagger is correct.
I would have accepted knife, but dagger is what I have, so that's good. All right. At the end of round number 1, Dylan has the lead 5-2 as we move on to round number 2, which goes a little something like this. It's the wheel round. However, instead of it being all strengths, like all crunch berries, now there's just 2 strengths for each player. And then for the rest of the wheel, they got to just say, hey, you know what? These are the categories I'd like to see. And then I took all the categories they submitted, and I picked what was the 4 most popular categories, so nobody feels left out. Then you got 8 total things in the wheel. Player who's in the lead can determine the order of play, so Dylan to choose who goes first and second. When it's your turn, you spin the wheel. You can either take what you land on or spin it again. Between those 2 spins, you'll get a category with 5 2-point questions in it, and all those questions, if you don't want to answer it without the multiple choice, you can ask for multiple choice. That makes the question worth 1 point, though. If you give me an incorrect answer, look out. Your opponent can steal for the current point value of the question. And if you do activate that multiple choice, I'll let you even take some more time to think about it. There's some 2 free repeats of the options. All right, Dylan, bring that wheel in. You talk about the categories we got there today. Categories in the wheel, we got the 2000s, A24/Neon, actors and actresses. David Howard Thornton acted, where he acts exactly the same in every movie. Directors, the Leprechaun franchise, Steve Kostansky directed, and Universal Monsters, the first half, pretty much. So, Dylan, do you want to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All right, Robert, here's your first spin.
Let's go. Let's see what this is like.
You get Universal Monsters. Do you want to take that or spin again?
Despite my speed reading just right before this, I'm going to spin this shit again.
You get DHT.
DHTs, let's go.
All right.
Let's see what this is like.
Put that backstage. Aaron, I get to ask you, do you want to ask? There's no Scream movies in this. He hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single Scream movie that's going to come up, except maybe directors, which would be weird to ask about. But yeah, I'll take these. Why not?
Well, here you go.
All right. And David Howard Thornton, Robert, you're ready. So I'm going to ask your first question. Here we go. What is the first place Art goes to after leaving the morgue in Terrifier 2?
The laundromat.
That is correct. All right. Question number 2. What is the name of the town that serves as a setting for The Mean One?
You know, my favorite part about this movie is every time they would get to say Mr. Grinch, they couldn't say it. So they were like, Finch, Mr. Finch. It's the best part of it. Newville is the name of the town.
Yes, correct on both terms.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 3. Who plays Elaine Keenan, the mother of the family staying at the hotel in Stream?
Oh, shit. Just saw this. Fuck is it? Oh, this kills me. Multiple.
Right. Your options are A, Barbara Crampton, B, Danielle Harris, C, Felissa Rose, D, D, Wallace Stone.
Danielle Harris.
That is correct for 1 point. Moving on to the 4th question.
1 letter away from Scream.
Yes.
1 letter.
Yeah.
Very close.
So there are no Scream questions, but a stream question. Yes.
Well, there's also
quality-wise, they're kind of the same. So yeah, sure.
Shut your mouth.
All right, yeah. All right. What does Willie use to kill Sydney's friend Jazzy and Ariana at the same time in Scream Boat?
A forklift.
That is correct.
Yeah.
For 2 points. Great.
Pure cinema.
Yeah, it is way better than it has any right to be.
Absolutely. Better than any Scream movie. All right. Final question. Who is the only other person to appear in all 3 Terrifier films besides David Howard Thornton?
It's the man. I know who it is, and I can't get her name. Ugh. Multiple.
Get to hear me say names. Awesome. A, Samantha Scafidi. B, Lauren Laverna. C, Jenna Cannell. D, Chris Jericho.
I knew it was very Italian, but I couldn't. It's A, Samantha Scafidi.
If you would have just said Chris Jericho, that would have been funny.
Chris Jericho misses it by 1 movie. All right.
Yeah.
So Robert getting a score up to 10. Dylan's still at 5. We'll bring the old wheel back in. And here's Dylan's first spin. You get A24/Neon. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
I mean, I don't want Leprechaun, even though Steve Stansky did do one
Yeah.
of them. But so I'll keep it.
All right. These are half movies I know Dylan loves and half I'm sure he likes some of them. So we'll drop that. Dylan, I'll ask you your questions. A24 Neon, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your first question. What weapon does Shepherd Leopold, the son of the Leopold family, primarily use during the events of Death of a Unicorn?
Haven't seen it yet, so I will go to multiple.
Is it A, a shotgun, B, a katana, C, a crossbow, or D, a chainsaw?
Crossbow?
That is correct.
Okay.
Just Will Poultering out. Here's your second question.
Odd.
In Hereditary, what is the subject of the class where Peter breaks his nose on the desk?
Damn it. Multiple choice.
Is it A, philosophy, B, English, C, history, or D, psychology?
History?
History is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal, Robert. Is it A, philosophy, B, English, C, history, or D, psychology?
I was nodding like I knew it, and then these responses came up, and I was like, maybe I don't know it. I think there's something about philosophy.
Philosophy is correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not really like a high school class, but they're teaching it at that high school.
I thought it was like Greek mythology or some shit. That's why I was like, yeah.
Your third question, Dylan. Who directed Titan?
Julia Ducournau.
That is correct. Your fourth question. Who plays Jason, the 24-year-old who is constantly told he is too old to be a counselor in Hell of a Summer?
Another one I haven't seen yet, so multiple choice.
A, Finn Wolfhard, B, Fred Hetchinger, C, Isaac Hempstead Wright, or D, Ethan Kutkoski?
Is that simple? Finn Wolfhard?
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Finn Wolfhard, B, Fred Hetchinger, C, Isaac Hempstead Wright, or D, Ethan Kutkoski?
It's Craven the Hunter's brother, Fred Hetchinger.
That's exactly what I call him. Not Thelma's grandson, but yeah, Craven's brother, Fred Hetchinger. Fred Hetchinger, who was in every movie that year. All right,
Yeah.
Your final question. What is vomited up by Caleb in the Vivitch before he dies?
An apple?
That is correct for 2 points.
I love the Vivitch. That was pretty good.
That's another bit I've stolen from Aaron. I used to be a witch truther, but Aaron always says the Vivitch, so he's turned me. At the end of round 2, Dylan getting a score up to 12. With those steals, Robert gets a score up to... Oh, sorry, Dylan gets a score to 10. Robert with the steals getting a score up to 12. I'm going to reverse that. That being said, we're going to go on to our final round, which is the synopsis round. That stays the same. Both these guys sent me their wish list of synopses, and out of all those things they sent, I said, these are the 6 most popular ones. I put them into a pool. Everything in that pool can only be chosen once. If it gets chosen, you can't choose it again. Players are going to progress through 2 points, 3 points, 5 points questions. If you are trailing or the person who was most recently tied, you will have control. When you tie or take the lead, you switch control over to the other person. We go back and forth till I asked all these or somebody's mathematically eliminated. So we'll go to Dylan first. Dylan, the categories you could choose from in this round 3 are the 70s, the 2010s, the 2020s, Asian horror comedies, psychological thrillers, and I'll be asking you your 2-pointer. What would you like? No, Aaron will ask you a 2-pointer.
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah, see? Doesn't matter. I'm leaving this in.
I participate.
Yeah.
I will take 2010s.
All right. For 2 points. Former UN employee Jerry Lewis traverses the world in a race against time. What? Did I say his name? Is it Gary Lewis?
You said Lewis.
It's Jerry.
Oh, hey, nice lady. I'm traversing the world. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to get.
Sorry.
If only this was a
Would you
long
like me to answer?
synopsis. Yeah, I'll read.
War
It.
Z.
Yeah, that's correct.
We're leaving
Leave it all
in.
in there.
Sorry.
Maybe these should be longer next time.
They're synopses. If they're short, I feel like I'm ripping people off. All right. We're going to go over to Robert for his 2 points.
Why would we put him up there?
The 70s, the 2020s, Asian horror comedies, psychological thrillers. What would you like for your
Jerry Lewis?
Gary Lewis. I guess I'll just take.
Man.
I'll take horror comedies, I guess.
All right. Horror comedies for 2. When 2 advertising coworkers have to survive a serial killer in Seattle on Valentine's Day, the 2 have to find out who it is.
My only hope in this match is if Dylan flubs these next 2. That's my only hope. I'm glad I got this too. Hard Eyes.
Hard Eyes is correct. What a crappy synopsis. They better when they figure it out.
Figure
it out. That's exactly what it says on IMDb. By the way, I didn't change one letter. All right, Dylan, we're back over to you. We'll take horror comedies off the board. You were left with the 70s, the 2020s, Asian horror, psychological thrillers. What would you like?
I'll take. This could backfire, but I'll take the 1970s.
The 70s. Right. Potential for a Jerry Lewis reference. We'll see. Here
Time to prove I can read again. In 1970s, a man tries to uncover an unconventional psychologist's trap techniques on his institutionalized wife amidst a series of brutal murders.
Previously mentioned in round 1, The Brood.
That is correct.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it. 3 points. The Brood gets brought up a lot in this league.
Yeah,
right,
I like it.
It should. Good movie.
Correct or incorrectly, it's brought up like quite a bit. It's a Marco Beltrami of 70s movies.
All right, Robbie, you got the 2020s, Asian horror, psychological thrillers. What would you like for a 3?
Psych thrillers, I guess.
Psych thrillers. Here we go. When Zephyr, a free-spirited surfer, is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a feeding to the sharks below.
Oh my gosh, I know what this is. And oh my gosh, my brain is dead and I can't remember the name of this fucking movie. Oh my god, I hate myself.
5, 4.
Repeat.
That's your first repeat. When Zephyr, a free-spirited surfer, is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a feeding to the sharks below.
Oh my gosh, this sucks. I hate myself right now so much. I know what this is.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. That's your second repeat. When Zephyr, a free-spirited surfer, is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a feeding to the sharks below. Name that movie.
This is terrible. This makes me feel
5,
so terrible.
4, 3, 2.
I'm using the last one. Oh.
All right, that's your last one. When Zephyr, a free-spirited surfer, is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a feeding to the sharks below. Name that movie.
I reviewed this movie. I love this movie. And my head is, I know the poster. Why can't I remember what this is called? I hate me. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Now, Shallows. It's not that. Tell me what it is.
Dangerous Animals. Dangerous Animals.
My blood pressure just fucking spiked. That was so intense. Holy shit.
Yeah,
but I will stick with you on this. So we have the 2020s and Asian horror left. What would you like to see?
2020s. That was my shot. It's over. It's fine. Keep going. Dangerous Animals.
Here is your 5-pointer in the 2020s. A rowdy, unorthodox Santa Claus is fighting to save his failing business. Meanwhile, Billy, a precocious 12-year-old, hires a hitman to kill Santa after receiving a lump of coal in his stocking. Name that movie. Five, four, three.
Good game, Dylan.
Two.
Checking it twice.
That's a good title. And your winner, Dylan Vanthuyne. This is called Fat Man. Fat Man.
Oh.
I'll drop Dylan back.
I was wondering whose house was being like.
It's definitely here. It's always here. Robert, yeah, I really thought you were going to pull Dangerous Animals, and then who knows what would have happened. It would have been, again, this is a great match, though. I think you have all the tools. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, round 1 didn't go great. Round 2 went exactly how I needed it to go. And I like Jack Courtney is like a top 10 performance for me on the year. I love Jack Courtney in that movie. He's crazy. And I see the poster, the red tinged wake. I know what just Dangerous Animals just escape my brain. It happens sometimes. Yeah, I just feel bad about that because I think I could have won this match.
Well, now you could have won. I'm not gonna badger you like Anthony. Anthony's a lost cause. I think we can turn around though. But we'll see you in teams pretty soon. So
yes,
we'll see you back there.
Very excited about it.
Robert, it's always a pleasure to have you. I'll drop you backstage. Bring in Dylan, who I think is calmer now.
Yes.
Dylan, what would you say to my family right now?
I don't know.
But, how you feel about that match?
Yeah, it was a great match. I feel really good about it. Had some stumbles in round 2. That was one thing I was hesitant going with it because I'm behind on some of A24 and Neon's new stuff and just recent releases in general. So that was not the round 2 I would have hoped for, but still got enough points to keep it close. Yeah, I mean, on that Dangerous Animals question, that was like the most fucking intense question that I've been on in a while, where I'm like, I knew that he knew it, and I'm like, please don't remember the title. Please don't remember the title. And the fact that he used all 3 repeats, I was like, don't do this to me. This hurts too much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, great game to Robert. This was a fantastic match, I feel like.
Yeah, because the Asian horror 5-pointer is also gettable, but hard as fuck. Anyway, so we do know who you're playing. It's a rematch of rematches because you're playing the man who ambushed you and took your title. Then you won your title back from him. A lot of history with Jeremy Adams. How do you feel?
I feel like anyone who's told that they're going to play Jeremy Adams, scared. But I have beaten him, so I think I have a shot. Obviously, that was 5 rounds though. I've never played him in 3 rounds, so
also 5 rounds.
And also a different format now, so it's basically an entirely different match. But I'm excited. Should be good.
Yeah, our number 1 contenders matches are 5 rounds, so you will be playing them in a 5-round match again. Just not
okay, cool.
In a different format. There's obviously, I think back in the day, a year and a half ago, we were doing like deep cuts and stuff. Now it's pure just like fun games in the middle of the match.
Lots of wheels.
Yeah, and you've been doing good with that. So we'll see you soon, Dylan. Always a pleasure having you. Drop you backstage.
Great job,
Aaron. Put a bow on this, and then I'll bring my wife and son here. They can fist.
Yeah. I mean, I really hope everything's okay over there. It sounds like every day. So it's fine. Great match here. Another close one. Came down to just that the 3-pointers are really the keys to a lot of these matches because they're so close in the first couple of rounds, and then the 3-pointer is pretty gettable, but you got to reach a little bit, and then those 5-pointers, if you get it, you've earned it every single time. So, like, it is.
I feel like my rule of thumb for 3-pointers is like movies that weren't like blockbusters, but like popular movies that you would have liked if you saw are kind of like my 3-pointers, and then 5-pointers are like you need to be paying attention.
Right. Yeah. So either way, great job by Dylan. I'm really looking forward to that contenders match, and I don't know if Bobby is going to go against Abby, but I would sign up for that match any day of the week. So hopefully that's the next match we get to see.
You have just like a consolation bracket? Sure, why not? But who knows? We would just make it happen anyway. But that being
exactly.
If you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Check out the Letterboxd challenge just for posterity at this point. We'd appreciate just to look at it. Check it out. We'll have more. But until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks for Dylan Vanthuyne and Robert Castner. This has been another episode of Why We Love Horror Trivia. We'll see you next week, and here comes that schedule.